Hey, what's up, YouTube? Kevin Anthony here. Today, I am going to be talking about should you visit a sex surrogate? But before we do that, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Doing those things greatly helps the algorithm and helps our channel a lot. Okay, so this comes to us from a client who was asking this question. He believed that he had a problem that could only be solved by visiting a sex surrogate. Now, in his case, I don't think he truly understood what a sex surrogate is, how you're able to see one, and what kind of stuff they do. And so to me, I thought, wow, okay, this is something I need to talk about on YouTube because I think there's a lot of misconceptions about sex surrogacy. So, what is a sex surrogate? Well, according to the International Professional Surrogates Association, surrogate partner therapy, as it is called, is a form of therapy based on the successful methods of Masters and Johnson. In this therapy, a client, therapist, and a surrogate partner form a three-person therapeutic team who work together to understand and resolve difficulties that a client is experiencing. So here's the big thing is a lot of people think, hey, I got this thing I want to work on. And hey, can you just tell me where I can find a surrogate? But it doesn't work like that. One thing you have to understand is that there's a bit of a gray area here. So therapists, for instance, can't touch you. They legally cannot touch you. Then we have prostitution on the other end, which is sex for money, which is illegal pretty much everywhere. Not everywhere, but almost everywhere. Sex surrogacy, it's somewhere in the middle, and that's why we call it a gray area. As far as psychology today says, there's never been an actual prosecution for sex surrogacy. But at the same time, it's not actually technically legal either. So here's the thing. You have to go work with a therapist. That therapist then has to refer you to a sex surrogate, and the three of you worked together as a team. And that's the way this is designed to work. And so when many people hear that, they realize suddenly, oh, okay, that's not exactly what I was thinking. And that's a bigger commitment than I'm willing to do. So it's important to understand how that actually works. Now, why might somebody want to see a sex surrogate? Well, there's a whole bunch of potential reasons why somebody might want to see one. You could have negative body issues, physical disfigurement, medical conditions, sexual, physical, or emotional abuse or trauma, intimacy issues, phobias, anxieties, unresolved relationship trauma, confusion about sexual orientation, lack of social or sexual self-confidence, orgasmic inhibition, genital or pelvic pain, avoidance of physical and or emotional intimacy, lack of experience due to anxious avoidance, erectile dysfunction, rapid ejaculation, ejaculatory inhibition, and on and on and on. There's a whole another list of things here that might be possible reasons. The reality is most of those things can be solved without the use of a sex surrogate. But in some situations, it may be useful and or necessary to use a sex surrogate. And if that is the case, your therapist will really be the one to decide that that is what you need to do. So there you go. That is what a sex surrogate is. Those are some of the reasons why you would visit one. And that's just a quick overview of sort of how the process works. So if you were wondering whether or not this is the right thing for you, hopefully this gave you some more information and you know where to go next.